Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I I have an apartment in San Isidro. I walked from my apartment. I was just exercising. I had my exercise gear and a bottle of water and my headphones. But I walked from my apartment to the ocean. So that was like maybe an hour walk. But it was nice though and safe, no issues. Just watch yourself when you're crossing the streets and everything. And everyone's always looking at me because of the clothes that I be wearing or the chain that I have. But it's not a normal, I guess, thing that you usually see here every day. But yeah, guys, I walked up here and now I'm just looking at the ocean. Look how beautiful that is. Guys, for today's video, if you read the title, you already know what I'm going to get into. It's better if you just come to the DR single. It just is. You are gonna run into so many problems with that girl that you've been talking to for months. I don't even know what to do at this point. Like, there are some girls that it just works. I don't know why. Some girls you don't run into issues, but other girls, yeah, I mean, you run into like weird problems. So I'm gonna give you guys a little story time of what happened to me. And just so you know, I'm like sitting right by the highway. Like, so I'm gonna walk a little bit. Guys, so I've been dating the same girl for a few months now, and we had broken up. I'm not gonna get into what happened, but it's just, you know, a part of me had come here to be with her. But something that a dear friend of mine told me was to just come to the DR single because you see Carla, I said her name. This girl, she's a single mom. And like I say, like single moms, they're never gonna respect you the way you know that a woman who didn't have kids would respect you. And it's just that's a trade-off that I just couldn't deal with, you know. And I would consider myself to be pretty patient. You know, I'm a pretty level-headed guy when it comes to dating and girls and stuff. But there are just some things that you just cannot compromise on, especially when you're dating somebody in another country, you know? So the reason why I say that it's better to come here single is because, bro, you're gonna run into so many different girls. Like, if you really think about all the girls that I was talking to before I got here versus the girls that I've met since I've gotten here, it's a huge difference. And then when you're put in a predicament where you're with this girl and, you know, y'all are trying to make it work, but sometimes it just doesn't work. My sister used to tell me that Dominican girls, they got two guys. And look, I'm not talking about the Dominican girls that got like 5, 10, 20 guys. I'm talking about the girls, the normal girl. She usually has the Dominican guy and the American guy. It's just the way that it is. It's just the way that the girls are, you know? And it's the same thing for the guys. And I think that you have to be open to the idea that you have to have fun within the moment. Looking for a wife, I totally understand that. I'm not saying it's impossible, trust me. I know some loyal Dominican girls, don't get me wrong. But it's just in what circumstance. Because at the end of the day, hypergamy is always gonna play a role no matter in what country you're in. It's just the way life is. So if you're dealing with a woman who has kids, single mom problems, baby daddy issues. If you're dealing with a pretty girl who's used to attention, you're gonna be dealing with those kind of issues. So you have to be realistic as to what you're looking for, because when you get here, you're gonna see like this is no fucking joke. Like, this shit is crazy. So don't try to fall in love right away. And also, let me say this, because I don't know if who in my viewers is actually thinking about just visiting or thinking about moving here, because I'm not necessarily moving here. I'm just staying here for about 6 months or so, working and just kind of figuring out what I want to do. But for the most part, sorry, I want to show that to you guys. But guys, for the most part, it's like you have to just be understanding that like not all of, like, as real as it might feel to you, a lot of these girls, they've been through this. They're players. They know what they're doing. Like, they're good at what they do. So it's like you kind of have to just understand that, you know? It's fucked up. You know, you come all the way to a country, you think that this girl loves you, y'all been talking for months, and talking every day, you send her money, and that's the whole thing. In this particular situation, I didn't even send the girl money. That might be why we're not together. But it's just, I truly believe that if you just wait until you come here, you're gonna meet somebody anyways. So you don't need to be sending nobody money to pay their bills and shit, you know? Paying girls bills and you got your own bills to deal with. Now, if you're just a guy who has it like that, I completely understand. But it's just, in most situations, people don't have it like that. So you just have to be realistic. Now, I have been here for about 10 days or so, and I'm happy. I'm happy that I'm here. I still haven't shown you guys my apartment. I'm excited to show it to you guys, but I think where I was mentally was, I was confused. I didn't know whether I wanted to come down here and just pull a bunch of girls, deal with hoes, I don't know, or if I wanted to settle down and be with one woman. But at the end of the day, it doesn't have to be just one thing. You can figure out what is best for you, and that's the relief of the pressure that you get when you come to the DR single. Because Tinder is just a download away. Now, don't get me wrong, you can have those girls you've been talking to for months that, you know, meet you at the airport and they take you to the Airbnb and everything, and they stay with you. That's cool and all. But the problem with that is that's immediate gratification, and because of that, it creates immediate problems. It's like you're going from talking on the phone every day to living with each other in a place dominated by sexy women, in a place where women have to sell their bodies to make ends meet to pay rent. You have to be realistic about this. Trust me, I was not realistic about a lot of shit for years. I thought, no, she loves me, blah, blah, blah. I've said all of that. Trust me, I've said all of it. All of it. And I'm telling you, it always ends the exact same way. It never fucking changes. So if you're gonna come here, just be prepared that if you're a guy who you are just always about love and being in love, you might get hurt. And there's nothing that you can really do about that. But if you learn to let go and to love unattached, in a way that's unattached, where you can enjoy the time that you spend with somebody. You can love the fact that you met somebody, but not necessarily that they have to be your wife. If you can do that, then you will survive here and you will be fine, and you will see why I'm saying that this is one of the best places to be. But right now, I am not too far from Malecón. I'm in Santo Domingo Este. But I'm over by the beach. I mean, not the beach. I keep saying the beach. I didn't mean to. I'm over by the ocean. It's almost like an ocean wall that's on the highway. And along the rocks and everything, you can see the ocean. Like, we're just like on the edge of the island. So just looking out to whatever is, you know, south of here. So I'm going to walk down to Mixer. Mixer is a club. If you ever heard on these other Dominican Republic YouTube channels talking about Mixer Monday or just Mixer in Santo Domingo, it's a really popular club. So I'm about to continue walking and go down there and see what's going on. And I'm gonna take a video, probably post a little short, let you guys see it. But I want to thank you guys again for watching the videos, and like, subscribe, follow the channel. You know, we're just getting started, and there's a lot much more to come. And guys, you know, once again, it's been an honor showing you guys, you know, the DR. So I will see you in the next video. Thank you. Blessings from Santo Domingo. Bye, guys. Ciao.